Sometimes I give myself the creeps. Sometimes my mind plays tricks on me. It all keeps adding up. I think I'm cracking up. Am I just paranoid? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Grasping to control, so I better hold on. Sometimes I give myself the creeps.
Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. As the work week kicks off tonight, another week of football comes to an end with a Monday Night Primetime contest between the New York Jets and the Buffalo Bills. We're through the first quarter of the season. Hard to believe, I know, as we kick off in this Week 5 contest. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Alpha, sit on! 180! Sit on! 180! Sit on!
First tone of the game for James Cook. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock him behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Shotgun snap to Jackson. Locates Adonai Mitchell. And he has it right in midfield here. Looks like about a yard short. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And that's good for a Buffalo first.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
180! 180!
Now it's Lamar. He's got Devontae Smith. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Straight ahead, here's Cook. And he's tackled with a 1st down yardage.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
They've got 1st down here from the 36. Another one for Cook. He's stuck with him, but this one heads the wrong way. He winds up losing yards. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
Puts him on the quick hitter. And he'll be brought down at about the 29.
Yeah, these in cuts maybe aren't the hardest throws from a degree of difficulty, Kate, but it does take some courage as a quarterback to throw into congested spaces, but it can pay big dividends.
3rd down and 2 here. The offense coming to the line for its 7th play of this drive. Here he is on 3rd and short. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well, he connected on 3. Be straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
The Bills will turn to their kicker, Tyler Bass, for the field goal try. It's from the right hash, 46 yards. And he missed it. It's no good. And we continue to await our opening score of this ballgame.
So in the end, the armchair quarterbacks, Kate, are going to tell you the more aggressive-minded play caller would have been correct. It would have been a better decision to go for it as they come up with nothing from that field goal try.
Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10. Now throw to start the drive. That's caught. It's Breece Hall. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. Well, you love when you can go from first down to first down, Brock. Makes things easy for an offense, and it is the primary reason that he gets looks that he does.
Every touch he gets has a solid chance of working out just like that. And it's why many of these first quarter looks have his name all over them.
And he takes it past midfield and starts the drive into Bills territory.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Hits him on the out route. And a solid gain there. Gets him across the 45 before he goes out.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Quickly looking left, and it's complete. And it'll be 1st and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line.
I have loved this opening script. Aggressive, taking your shots. You know, the numbers tell you you get an explosive play on a drive in the NFL today, you're typically going to score. With that shot down the field, well, they're knocking on the door in the red zone.
1st and goal. They're hoping for an opening drive touchdown. They'll run here. It's Hall. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
Ball at the 2 here for 2nd and goal. It's Hall again. And he does not get in. They stop him at the 1. Just a yard that time. They needed more, and now it's 3rd and goal.
Okay, this is going to be a fascinating call because defensively, you've stopped the run twice now, and I think you believe on that side, well, they got to put it in the air. But this is also where the offense could say, we got 2 more shots. Let's continue to pound the football. Can't wait to watch this one.
Only need 1 more yard on this opening drive. Here's 3rd and goal. And he's going to be stopped. 3rd and goal winds up losing yardage. And now, Brock, will they challenge them again on 4th and goal?
It's after plays like these, Kate, I love to study the body language. What is that offense doing after getting stuffed inside on a run like that? And more importantly, how much does it energize that defense?
Oh, quick throw here, left side. And they stop it. No touchdown, no 1st down. That's a turnover on downs near the end zone.
I think this defense was resigned to giving up 3 points on the opening series. Instead, well, they got the chance to deny them anything. And boy, did they ever attack it.
The Buffalo offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. On the ground, first run for Ray Davis. And there's the stop, but he's got 9 yards on 1st down.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable second down.
Sit on! Sit on!
We're through one on Monday Night Primetime. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. We'll get back to Orchard Park after this. We're back for the second quarter. Bills in possession of the football. They're looking at second and pretty short. Shotgun handoff now to Cook. And they're able to drag him down as he reaches the 15-yard line. A pickup of 2, maybe 3, but most importantly, Brock, that's enough to move the sticks.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you want to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. So second down coming up. From the gun, Jackson. Short pass brought in. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on the throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
3rd and 2. Here's Jackson. It's on target to Moore. And he's going to go out of bounds. Looks a little short of the 35. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
On first down, Jackson. That's Mitchell on the slant. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Sit on! Sit on! Sit on! Sit on!
First down, it's a run with Davis. Running there full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one. That goose egg up on the scoreboard, Brock, is not going away anytime soon if they keep having plays like that.
They really need something. An injection of energy here. Nothing will take the spark out of a series quite like getting stuck for a loss.
The Jets take their first time out. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half.
Middle.
Lamar off the play fake. Brought in right side by Moore. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
A whole bunch of credit goes to just about everybody on that offense. Guys up front and to give the QB enough time to let that play develop. Excellent effort by that receiver to stay alive and for the quarterback to scan the field and find his completion.
It's been an 8-play drive, and on play number 9, now 9 is what they need on third down.
Middle.
Third and long for him here. He's got the first down grab and still going. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. They get 19 on that pickup. And the Bills have a first down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Offense is set. First and 10. Now Jackson off the play action. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up first and goal.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another first and 10. A designed run. Jackson keeping it. He doesn't slide down and he pays for it. A big shot sends him to the ground. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have second and 4.
Hey, that's a pretty modest pickup for a QB keeper. On a traditional handoff, you'll take that yardage, but those QB keepers, so many times, they're really designed, Kate, for chunk plays in mind, double digits, and they nearly got it there.
Enough from the pistol to Cook. He runs it across. Touchdown! The Bills get the game's first points here in the second. It's a James Cook touchdown. Bass gets the extra point to go. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. Bass now to kick this away. This return starts at the 5. The coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Jets getting ready for this 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he'll throw. Has a man downfield, it's Collins. And this is going to take him up and across midfield there at the opposing 45.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
One play in, Brock, and his drive is already into enemy territory. 1st and 10, looking to throw. Throwing the out route complete. And they make the stop, we're going to say, at about the 37-yard line.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 37-yard line.
Not much scoring to this point as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More on Monday Night Primetime in just a moment. Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2. Shotgun snap, a give to Hall. He's going to be down to within a yard of that red zone as the stop is made. A gain of 15 there. And that's good for a Jets first down.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
60 Eagles, 19 Tiger, nice.
They go right back to Hall. Quick adjustment defensively to stop him this time, so no gain on 1st down.
Give some credit to the defense on that one. We don't see him get fooled into making the wrong read very often in the RPO. That's why the RPO, in fact, is part of their game to begin with. He normally makes the right call. He didn't do it there.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. They kick the running back in motion. Throwing on 2nd. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. Give him about 16 yards on that gain, Brock, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
Might be trying to power this across, Brock. They've got 3 tight ends out there. It's 1st and goal. It's a design run. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal. Timeout taken by New York. That's it, 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. 2nd and goal coming up. 5 yards to the end zone. Collins got it left side. And they're going to keep him out once again. That sends him backwards, brings up 3rd and goal. Throwing from the gun. And he hauls it in. Touchdown, New York. The Jets get their first points of this game just before halftime.
The kicker on for the extra point.
All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
Now after the timeout to talk things over, here they go, trying for 2.
The Jets will line up for a 2-point conversion.
All right, they're going to throw for it. Forces that one, and it's intercepted. Maxwell Hairston picks it up.
Those defenders, they're just as excited as the fans when the offense signals they're going for 2. It's a chance to directly keep points off the board and really show some of that swagger that good defenses have.
Things trim back down to a single point, Brock, as they send this off and away. Starting at the 10. Big shot at the end of that run back as he gets it just past the 20.
At their own 23-yard line.
This drive starts with barely any time left. 13 seconds in the half. Yep, as expected, they go to the ground to start this one off. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Jair Alexander with the stop.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment.
Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
Bass now to kick this away. On the return, here comes Davis. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
New York to the line. 1st and 10. Now he'll throw off the play fake. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. Now, what a stretch to begin the game, Brock. That finally his first incompletion. He had been perfect across so many looks before that.
Hard. It's just hard to be perfect with that kind of precision. That was rhythm. It's truly rhythm personified.
Yeah, it makes you marvel at the NFL record, doesn't it? Slid this great note from our stats savant, Daniel Kitchen. Phillip Rivers owns that record, Brock. 25 straight completions to begin the game. And he's brought down after a short game. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Brings up 3rd down and 9.
They'll throw, 3rd and long. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. So that brings up 4th and long. Here comes the punting unit for the Jets. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return.
At their own 49-yard line.
All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. And start with a give to Davis. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's good for a Buffalo first.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that can count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
This is complete. Downfield to Smith. Touchdown, Buffalo! The Bills push their lead further to start the half. It's a Devontae Smith touchdown. Well, Brock, that proved a little too tough to stick to. Turns out it was the right route to get a touchdown on that play.
Yeah, those corner routes can be some high risk at times, but big-time rewards. Think about this for a second, Kate. We talk all the time about the efficiency of a slant route and in breaking, that angle breaking in. Right, higher completion rate, you're throwing something breaking in. You have a corner that breaks out. Obviously, the efficiency may not be there, but boy, touchdowns and big touchdowns can follow when the two stay connected.
On the return, here comes Davis. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Cooper takes it away. Well, we all know, Brock, those slot guys start piling up receptions, and that makes them a priority target for the defense. They kept someone nearby, and they pick off that check down.
If a play breaks down in today's football, like back in my day, last century, you check down the running back. That's not the case anymore. These slot receivers, well, they're as big a security blanket as running backs are, but the defenses, to your point, Kate, they figured it out too. And that defense, well, they didn't just figure it out in their head. They went out and executed with their bodies to take it away.
They go play fake with Jackson. Caught just shy of the goal line. He will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
And the Bills, 1st down. 1st down and goal to go.
Here's Lamar on the sneak. And he gets it on the sneak. Touchdown! The Bills pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown on a quarterback sneak to the end zone. That one splits the uprights. And the Bills lead by 15 now. Bass now to kick this away. On the return, here comes Davis. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. He should have had another one there. Defense getting opportunity after opportunity to pick it off. But 2 in a row now have slipped away.
I'm not going to be surprised at all, Kate, if we see more of this. Just trying to find some answer. Extend plays, be creative, try different things, because nothing really consistently has gone well for him today.
So play number 1 almost ended this drive. Let's see what play number 2 has in store. We put a receiver in motion left. Working now from the gun. He's got it over the middle. And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the first. Offense up to the line fast.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Gets the 1st and more. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. Working quickly here.
Yards on the play. The Jets, 1st down. 3rd First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Throwing it again here. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch.
Brought in inside the 20. It's a New York touchdown. The Jets shrinking the lead some in the third. Nico Collins with the touchdown.
I know you got to mix your looks defensively. You just can't play all zone coverage, and sometimes you got to play man-to-man. But with a receiver, with that kind of speed, that is scary, and he just made him pay.
Jets lining up for another two-point attempt.
The Jets will line up for a two-point.
They're going play action. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Shoves one away. Continuing to show that strength. And they aren't going to get there. He's pushed out of bounds, and the try for two does not work. So we've got ourselves a 9-point game now as they'll kick this off. Brings in the kick at the 9. He's got a lane up past the 30. And he brought this one almost to midfield before he's tackled.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mocked up, too.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Out of the gun, here's Jackson. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Got to cling to that lead and find a way to convert this third down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
180! Go. Go ahead.
Jackson now on third. Hits him on the end route. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. Big gain, 14 on the play. And the Bills have a first down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Cook trying this one up the gut. Now he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
Short pass brought in. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Third down, line to gain, 9 yards out.
Hey, middle. Ready, shot. Get out. You are X. Shut up.
Here he goes, third and long. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback, that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage was waiting for it. Thinking interception to be had, and incompletion still pretty good for the defense.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that grows their lead to 12.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
He's brought down just inside the 25.
Jets take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Airing it out to start this drive. The left side is caught by Pitts. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. And goes to the hurry up here.
Brings up second and 3 at the 30-yard line.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Big catch made, and he got both feet in. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
That's a pro's pro right there. That is one heck of an experienced catch. He made sure to secure the ball, but he also knew exactly where the sideline was to get both feet down.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. To throw here on first down. Junkies caught by his back. And he's brought down at the line.
No gain on the play. Second and 10.
So just one quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. The Jets have it, but some work to do in the final frame. They're trailing. Second and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Takes the handoff. Now to throw. Has a man downfield. It's Collins. And he takes it in. Touchdown, New York. The Jets now within one score in the fourth. Nico Collins with a touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. That one right down the middle. And the Jets trim the deficit down to 5. So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. Fielded at the 7. And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run. 22-yard line. All right, Bills to the line now. First and 10. This is Cook. It's going to be stopped right around the 37. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know you can set the table for more.
No, we changed it. We changed it. 180! That's it! Cut!
On first and 10, it's Jackson. Coke with the catch. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. It was the rookie from LSU that time on the tackle.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Just a single yard, but that's going to be enough to move the chains.
You know what I love about that play call? It was simple. Nobody overthinking on the sideline or out on the field. Just an offense going to work and moving those chains.
First down, and they go right back to it. And this give not as fruitful. They're on him quicker this time. He's not going to get back to the line of scrimmage. They send with that sack in mind, Brock. We all saw what was coming. Still managed to clean up the play, even if it did come on the ground.
And you know why they call that a cat pressure from the secondary, Kate?
Tell me.
Because it's a C for corner and AT for attack, exactly what he just did.
Lamar now from the gun. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass. trying to find his tight end. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
He was defended by...
You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams will call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, you got to count on those being efficient and effective.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
Ready! Shot! Shot! You change it. Shot!
3rd and long for him here. They did it! He made the interception! And the Jets have some new life in the 4th.
That's just a bad decision, frankly. And really, as a quarterback in this moment of the game, you got to know it's not a time to take a risk. Cannot be throwing out life preservers and giving that other team, your opponent, a chance like he just did.
Let's go now. 19, 79.
They go play action on 1st down. Taking a shot deep here. Touchdown, New York. The Jets take a 4th quarter lead.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
Huge moment here for the Jets as they go for 2.
The Jets will line up for a 2-point conversion.
All right, they're going to throw for it. Escapes the pocket. Oh, and he's got a man open. Complete. He's almost there, but no, they stop him at the last moment. He's going to be just inches shy of that 2-point conversion. On is the Jets kickoff team now to tee it up and send it away. Starting from the 5. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Hey, Alpha, sit on.
This one's sent up for Lamar. They're going to take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure a nice little run to set the table.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2. Lamar off the play fake. Flushed out of the pocket. Finds him on the crossing route. And this is across midfield. They're going to stop him at that 45-yard line. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, and some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual-threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, partner, from the 45.
No, we take.
Now the shotgun give to Cook. And he works it down inside the 40. That's a run of 8.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
2nd and 2.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2. Lamar's going to keep this one. And they're not going to give him an inch on this 2nd down play. Good job containing that run right at the line.
Boy, is it tough to fool this defense with how well they read and react to these plays. Held that line, and the QB keeper gets nada.
3rd and 2. Here's Jackson. Complete beyond the marker. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills take a 4th quarter lead. It's an Adnan Mitchell touchdown. So as we expected, they're lining up to go for 2 here and a 7-point advantage.
Bills are lining up for a 2-point conversion.
Jackson throwing for it. And the 2-point pass falls incomplete. Would have felt more comfortable, obviously, with a 7-point lead, but they have to settle for 5. Pass now to kick this away. Here's a return from the 7. And this drive will start inside the 25.
Over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. First and 10. They'll throw to begin this drive. Nice game left side. He's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47. How about 29 yards on first down? And that'll set him up with a fresh set of downs.
First down.
He can run over the pistol with Hall. They're backed up. Not the stop they could afford, Brock, as this one loses yards. That one felt kind of counterintuitive there, Brock. They load up the line with that extra blocking, and then the run goes out to the edge anyway.
That's right. You put two tight ends on the field, yeah, you can live with a stalemate. It's hard to move people in the NFL, but you do not want to go backwards.
All right, here we go. Second down. Here he is to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
On the move, headed right. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Hancock. Along the right sideline, there's space. And this one may be out of reach now because the defense comes through with 6.
Gosh, I love that play on so many levels, Kate. Making the interception already a terrific effort by everybody involved. To put the cherry on top.
Wow, Brock, this one is no good. He has been automatic so far this season, but for the first time here, he whiffs on that extra point. Wasn't accurate on the extra point, but he should be able to keep this between the sidelines, hopefully, as he sends this away. Return coming from the 6. Good work so far. He's got room. So they're going to begin from the 36 as he's brought down.
At their own 36-yard line.
Nice field position for the Jets as they come up first and 10. Back to work they go after the interception. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. One of the rare instances there, Brock, where the quick slant doesn't win against zone coverage. He just couldn't hang on to the football.
No, we know this, Kate. In man coverage, it's about that separation, right?
Yeah.
You've got to win and create leverage. Versus zone, it's all about that anticipation and accuracy. And if you're not on point, that zone defender can break it up.
It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Went way outside there trying to work that sideline, Brock. But by the time the ball had arrived, well, the defender had to knock that ball out.
I think you see my reaction in the booth every time.
I do.
We see that throw because I close my eyes and remember the terror that I felt as a quarterback when you let that ball go and you're throwing it all the way to the boundary. There's some risk reward, and that time, well, there was no reward.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. Throw is caught by the back. Great work. He gets them the first down. They needed that conversion, and he also stops the clock. 3 yards there and enough to move the chains.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. First and 10. Shotgun snap. They'll throw. He's going to get a hand in there and knock that one away. So second down now after the incompletion.
Those are exactly the plays, Kate. The corners in this league make their money and make their reputation. A one-on-one, and he wins that battle.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Throwing it again here. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. The Jets take their first time out. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
First down, play action. Escapes the pocket. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. And the Bills are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
There's some serious self-scouting going on right now.